Hi, it's Andrea Oliva and you're watching DJsounds.com.
Tonight it is the fabulous and the infamous Vagabundos here at Pacha. It has become a Sunday night institution over the last 3 years, and this week we are catching up with Swiss DJ producer Andrea Oliva. We're going to go in and check him out, how he rocks the dance floor, and then we're going to drag him upstairs to the Pioneer Lab on the Pacha terrace. He's going to tell us all about his music, what he's been up to, and see what he thinks of the RMX. Let's get inside. Managed to drag Andrea Oliva away from the decks down in the main room in Pacha, and also away from Cafe Mambo, where you surprisingly had to show up today after no sleep. But it's a rock and roll lifestyle.
Well, I'm not that rock and roll actually. If rock and roll is no sleeping, I'm rock and roll. But I don't think rock and roll is no sleeping. I like to get the crowd into my hands and do with them whatever I want. There is a point in your set that if you did it well from the beginning, you have the crowd, and then it's love. You know, you can just do whatever you want.
And the amount of different places that you play, I mean, you do not stop traveling. You are constantly on the go. What is your secret? How do you keep going?
But it's really simple. Like, everybody asks me, how can you do that many tracks and traveling, playing around? And like, I work during the winter. I'm every day in the studio and I'm doing my tracks, and I prepare the summer. And I was lucky that many labels wanted to have my music. Like this year, I did Cadenza, Cadenza Lab, Cadenza Records, Saved, PS1, Magnetic. What else? Sowieso 7. I'm doing a remix for the next Luciano release. Some remix of Luciano, and it's it's a pleasure to do that, because it's a track he's playing recently a lot, and like they freak out on YouTube. Everybody's asking track ID, track ID, track ID, and I know this is going to be a bomb, and it's a big challenge for me. You know, I always try to find a challenge, and it's a big challenge for me to remix one of his tracks.
Well, now that you're talking about Luciano, let's talk a bit about the Cadenza family. You've known Luciano for a very long time. So how did you come into this phenomenal family that is Cadenza Records?
Well, you know, we are from Switzerland. We have one brother in common, you know, and I heard that he was playing like tracks of mine, and then I was thinking, so now is the right moment to send him more music. So I sent music to the label. I heard nothing for a year or so. After a year, I was playing in a club and my phone was ringing. Who is this? So after the gig, I called back, and it was this friend we have in common. He said, "Whoa, Luciano wanna have this track for his label," and blah blah blah.
And you haven't looked back. Now, you just had a lesson on the new RMX. We saw you playing around with it down in the main room. You are on the CDJs. You use the USB. What's moving forward for you? What are you looking forward to really getting into on the RMX?
Well, I'm trying to play vinyls when I can, CDs, and I just think this is the toy I need. I need this. I was always thinking, I'm a bit bored of all this white noise everybody uses with this tractor, like, and they use effects on every break, and so I like to play with CDs and vinyls, and don't rape the track, you know, because a break is done because it's a break. And I think with this toy, I can play like my kind of music, which is not super banging, and I can add some effects and stuff, and it's exactly what I need actually.
Mambo, how was it?
Mambo is amazing. It's the first time I play. I maybe used too much amazing in this interview, but Mambo was really amazing. It's the first time I played there, and the guys are like really cool, and well, they told me it was one of the best pre-parties they had so far this season, so it's a great pleasure.
Well, Andrea, it's been a pleasure to finally grab you from away from your touring and your many gigs. Thanks again for chatting to us, Andrea, and we'll see you again soon.